We're talking about the wisdom or otherwise of turning your back on music. See, Colin Kaepernick, the NFL player, goes down on one knee when the national anthem is playing as a sort of protest against or sign of support for Black Lives Matter and a protest against police brutality against people of colour. Racists pretend not to understand what Black Lives Matter means. They pretend to think it means Black Lives Matter and white lives don't. What it means, obviously, and they all know this, but it's important with these people to call out their deceptions and cons all the time. Otherwise, we know that they gain hold on more credulous people, less robust minds. It means black lives should matter as much as white lives. Okay? And I know it's a statement of the bleeding obvious, but these people pretend not to understand it in the hope of winning the support of people who are too thick to understand it. And so, you know, we're here to help the thick. It's kind of, might have that put on my business card or mission statement. So Colin Kaepernick goes down on one knee when the American national anthem is playing as a sign of support, actually, for his fellow citizens. What are the Brexit Party protesting against when they turn their back on Beethoven? Well, they're protesting against the parliament that they're in and drawing salaries from, while not actually doing anything to represent the interests of their constituents. It's a bit like Farage claiming to care about the fishing industry and only turning up for 1 or 2 meetings out of 30 or so that he could have gone to as a member of the relevant committee. I don't get it. I don't get it. And the oddest thing about these people is that they seem to be really, really proud of having been elected MEPs, almost as if it's the only meaningful achievement many of them have made in their lives. I don't mean Widdicombe, obviously. She was a proper MP in a parliament where she wanted to change legislation. When I say proper MP, I'm not maligning Strasbourg. I'm saying a proper politician in the sense that she sought to influence policy and legislation. They're not there to influence policy or legislation. They kind of pat themselves on the back for deliberately not trying to improve the laws that are being passed in the parliament. So I don't get it. I mean, I know it gets coverage on the news, and I know we've all fallen into the trap of talking about it, and that's not even a criticism. I think we kind of have to. But what is it a protest against? Because if you want to protest against a parliament, do what Sinn Fein do, and don't turn up. That's the parallel, isn't it? Not Colin Kaepernick. So Sinn Fein, love them or loathe them or neither, don't take their seats in Westminster because they protest and object to the primacy of Westminster over their territory, in this case Northern Ireland. Back to Northern Ireland again. So Sinn Fein, I don't know if they draw their salaries or not. If they do, then I'm afraid they're hypocrites as well. But this lot are there. They're sitting in the parliament protesting about the parliament. And that is just stupid.